Welcome to our journey through the most shocking discoveries in ancient medicine. Prepare to be amazed by the ingenuity and sometimes bizarre practices of our ancestors. For centuries, long before the advent of modern medicine as we know it, men and women around the world, from the Nile River Valley to the heart of the Amazon, experimented with the natural world to treat the sick and injured. These weren't simply shamans and witch doctors, though their roles in their communities were no doubt important. We're going to look deeper at the physicians, surgeons, and healers who laid the foundation for medical practices that, in some cases, continue to this very day. Join me now, if you will, as we explore the sometimes strange, often confusing, but always fascinating world of ancient medicine. Hidden amongst the stalks of grain, a silent revolution was brewing in ancient Egypt. Unbeknownst to them, they were at the forefront of a medical breakthrough that would shape the future of healthcare. While baking bread, a staple of the Egyptian diet, they discovered a peculiar phenomenon. Leaving bread uneaten for several days, a strange fuzzy growth would sometimes appear on its surface, mold. In this seemingly unappetizing substance lay the key to combating infection. The Egyptians, astute observers of the natural world, noticed that applying this moldy bread to wounds, sores, and burns seemed to have a remarkable effect. The afflicted areas would often heal faster and with less inflammation than those left untreated. They didn't understand the science behind it, but these early practitioners had stumbled upon the power of penicillin, an antibiotic produced by certain molds thousands of years before its rediscovery in the 20th century. Imagine their surprise. The trial and error involved in such a discovery. The ancient Egyptians, in their quest to combat disease, had unknowingly harnessed the power of microscopic organisms to fight infection, a testament to human ingenuity and our enduring quest to heal. The Nile River, a cradle of civilization, nurtured more than just fertile land. It bore witness to the rise of a sophisticated medical tradition in ancient Egypt. Here, amidst the grandeur of pyramids and hieroglyphics, another marvel was taking shape, the art of surgery. While their contemporaries relied on more rudimentary methods, the ancient Egyptians were performing complex surgical procedures with an array of instruments that would seem surprisingly familiar today. Archaeological excavations have unearthed a treasure trove of medical instruments, scalpels, forceps, clamps, and even bone saws, all crafted with remarkable precision. Depictions found on tomb walls and papyrus scrolls provide a glimpse into their operating rooms, revealing skilled surgeons performing intricate procedures, from setting fractures to removing cataracts. One can only marvel at their understanding of human anatomy, their steady hands operating under the light of oil lamps, and their advancements in pain management using natural remedies like willow bark, a precursor to aspirin, to alleviate suffering. The ancient Egyptians, pioneers in the realm of surgery, left an indelible mark on the history of medicine. Across the ancient world, from the bustling streets of Rome to the philosophical schools of Greece, a medical practice known as bloodletting held sway for centuries. The theory behind it, though flawed by modern scientific understanding, was rooted in the ancient concept of humours. These vital fluids, it was believed, dictated health and disease, and an imbalance in these humours, it was thought, could lead to a variety of ailments. Bloodletting. The practice of intentionally drawing blood from a patient was seen as a way to restore balance. Leeches, those fascinating creatures with their insatiable thirst, were often employed for this purpose. Their ability to latch onto the skin and draw blood made them ideal tools for this procedure. Physicians would carefully select areas of the body to apply leeches, believing they could target specific humours and restore equilibrium. While bloodletting might seem barbaric by today's standards, its enduring popularity speaks to the depth of ancient medical beliefs. It reminds us that medical knowledge is constantly evolving. What was once considered cutting edge can later be seen as archaic and even harmful. Nevertheless, the practice of bloodletting, as unsettling as it may seem today, played a significant role in shaping the history of medicine. Journey with us now to a time when the human skull held no secrets, at least to those wielding a rather unconventional medical tool. In many ancient cultures across continents and millennia, the practice of trepanation, the act of drilling or scraping holes into the skull, was surprisingly widespread. As we gaze upon the skeletal remains bearing the unmistakable marks of trepanation, we're left to ponder the motivations behind this seemingly radical procedure. Evidence suggests that trepanation was performed for a variety of reasons, from treating head injuries to addressing ailments we might now consider neurological in nature. Imagine the scene. A patient, perhaps suffering from seizures or chronic headaches, is prepped for surgery. There are no scalpels, no anesthesia, only the steady hand of the practitioner and crude instruments of bone, obsidian, or even sharpened seashells. Astonishingly, archaeological evidence suggests that many individuals survived these procedures, the bone around the trepanation site showing signs of healing. Whether driven by spiritual beliefs or a rudimentary understanding of the brain, the practice of trepanation offers a unique and unsettling glimpse into the minds and skulls of our ancestors. From the towering Himalayas to the bustling streets of ancient Chinese cities, a distinct medical tradition took root. One that emphasized harmony, balance, and the body's innate ability to heal. Traditional Chinese medicine, or TCM, with its holistic approach, has been practiced for thousands of years and continues to be sought out by millions today. Central to TCM is the concept of qi, a vital energy that flows through the body along pathways known as meridians. Acupuncture, one of the most well-known components of TCM, focuses on stimulating specific points along these meridians. Imagine this. A skilled practitioner with deft precision inserts fine needles into specific points on the body. These needles, strategically placed, are believed to unblock the flow of qi, restoring balance and promoting healing. While the scientific basis of acupuncture is still being studied, its enduring practice suggests that it offers therapeutic benefits for a range of conditions. From herbal remedies passed down through generations to the meditative practice of Qigong, Chinese medicine offers a comprehensive approach to health and well-being. Its longevity and continued relevance speak to its enduring wisdom and its ability to bridge the gap between ancient practices and modern healthcare. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of ancient medicine. From the mold-infested bread of the Egyptians to the skull surgeries of prehistory, we've journeyed across continents and millennia to uncover the practices, both ingenious and unsettling, that our ancestors employed to combat disease and injury. As we've seen, not all of these ancient remedies have stood the test of time, but each one offers a valuable lesson, a glimpse into the evolution of medical knowledge and the enduring human desire to heal. Their stories remind us that the quest to understand our bodies and improve our health is a continuous journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more intriguing discoveries from the past. Until next time, may your pursuit of knowledge be as insatiable as an ancient Roman leech.